Hi, my name is Liam. I'm going to talk about you about the gaming in the Evidence 2 and more specifically in the benefits and consequences of video games, the esports and the video games like more in deep. So let's start. First, I'm going to start with gaming. So, what is gaming? Gaming is playing a video game in a device. It can be a tablet, a cell phone, a console, and a computer, a machine like the maquinitas. It can be anywhere. So, what's the benefits of gaming? First of all, it's prove your cognitive ability. Then help your learning process, so your mind is quicker. Then improve your social ability if you have like troubles with it. Now the disadvantage of the gaming, it's less physical activity. That's called sedentarism. Then the addiction, the problem of the addiction to video games, and the social isolation. It's not in all cases, it's just in some of them or the majority of them. Now let's talk about video games. A video game is an electronic game that shows us video image. It can be, I repeat, in a console, a computer, and a mobile device. The goal of the video games it's like normal because the video games evolve how the technology allows them. Like right now, I will show you a picture of the first video game and a picture of an like a recent one, so you can see like the differences of the video games and how the technology helps to make them. As you can see the difference between the game called Punk, the first one created, and the one of the latest ones called Spider-Man, that it's made for the new generation of consoles. I'm talking about consoles. The consoles are like, imagine like a box. You cannot put something bigger than a box in a small box because it won't fit. So that's the consoles do. They tell to the developers what will fit and what wouldn't fit. So that's how the developers know what type of video game can do in what console or what console like allows it, because there's like the newest consoles that can run like a high quality and a big FPS, just like the newest one with the new technology. Let me put you an example. It's the Xbox One 360, the Xbox One S, and the Xbox One X. So if the developers wants to make a game from the Xbox One X that has like better things than the last ones, what happens to the other consoles? The video game will fit, maybe will fit with the Xbox One as video game, but with Xbox One 360 wouldn't fit because it has like better quality. It the Xbox One 360 maybe can run it because his technology is just old for that video game. But instead in of the console, let's take it off for a minute. Let's talk about the computers. That's just a different stuff. In the computers, it sells like in components. It's called components. The graphic, the hardware, software, the RAM, the GRAM. It has a lot of different components that some one are like top. The other ones are like medium level. The ones are like low level, like the actual market. So the developers has like more like space to make a video game, but to less people. Let me put you example. Imagine that Damien has a bigger box and I have a smaller one. They will be the computers. He can make his box bigger because that's one of the abilities of the computer, that you can change the components of it, make it stronger or fastest or a better quality of image. But I have a smaller box and I cannot buy like a lot of components of new components. So the developers have to make a medium game that allows him to play the video game, and even me, but at less quality or less like video image. Like he can be in 8K and I can be like 4K. That's one of the deals with the computer. Of course, there's a lot of them, but I'm just going to talk about this one. So let me continue with the esports stuff. Esports are pretty much like soccer. Now I play soccer, but it's not in a professional way. But if I become a professional, I will play for in a professional way with a team and tournaments. In esports, it's the same. They play in tournaments that allows them to win money sometimes, and they have a team, a professional team that has sponsors, that have spectators. I will show you like a image of stadiums. They're like biggest one with a lot of lights. Then how they care about like the sedentarism. They sometimes make sports. They are not just sitting in a chair. They have like a routine of making exercise. That's how they protect of sedentarism. They can go to parties. It's like a normal person. I will put you like a little bit of image of video games that they're like in a professional way that you can play tournaments. And this is all for me. And I hope you like it. Thank you.